only
We're gonna play this clip.
Yeah.
This is weather.
He explains why in the video. Absolutely.
Is it the lithium stuff, or
What's that?
is it for like the lithium deposits, or?
He doesn't mention lithium, but he's going in that direction. He's basically saying that this was done on purpose, and he spoke to the officials and representatives of those areas, and they agree with him.
Right.
They're like, yes, we absolutely agree with this.
If you can do so, could you tell us about some of your recent discussions, conversations, briefings that you've had with political leaders from the states in question that have asked you what you think? First of all, what did they specifically ask you, if you can tell us, and how did they respond to your answers?
Yes, Colonel McGregor, I had an hour conference call yesterday with the representatives and senators from the Carolinas, and we presented the data to them to answer their questions about how this manipulation occurs. They realized this was not a natural event. They're trying to digest the fact that their states were literally under assault from weather modification operations that are clearly connected with DoD operations, and we can speculate again on the agendas and objectives being carried out, but the fact that the storm was manipulated is absolutely inarguable. We know that technology to stop these rotations from even occurring has existed for decades with the manipulation of atmospheric pressure zones. HAARP in Alaska is one example many people are familiar with. That's an ionosphere heater. That's a weapon of mass destruction, period.
All right, everyone. Now I want to check out this chart. I appreciate you watching those clips from the Culture War Tim Pool podcast over the weekend. It was a really cool experience. We got to fly out there and have a good time. So I want you to look at this graphic in front of you. Since 2017, you are looking at every major hurricane landfall in the Gulf of Mexico when it comes to the United States. What is the first thing you notice? Because I'll tell you the first thing I notice is the equal spacing between the major hurricane landfalls and the west coast of Florida. Do you not think that is very, very odd that they are basically evenly spaced across the entire state? Not to mention, once you go from Hurricane Michael to Hurricane Ida, there's a little gap in there that tells me that we should be expecting a major hurricane in that area within the next couple years. Not to mention, if you look between Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Laura, that is another spot we could probably expect a major hurricane landfall. Why? Well, take a look at the rest of them. None of these even came close to making landfall on top of each other or closer than the other one next to it. They are all evenly spaced apart. You already know what conclusions I'm drawing from that situation. I want to know what you think of it, because looking at this chart, it is very hard to not notice this once you start learning about the possibilities of different types of weather modification. As always, my friends, we are left with more questions than answers. Short video, but just something to get us back on track after a long weekend. I appreciate you all. Please share this video, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.